What's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here. Welcome back. Gameplay you're watching is me playing some Kill Confirmed, Black Ops 3. So what's up for today's video? Well, you know, I had my taxes done today. Well, my wife went and had the taxes done today, and you know, we don't get to do like the easy forms and stuff or anything like that anymore because for one, my wife is self-employed, so there's some different forms and stuff that takes place when it comes to somebody who's self-employed. But I gotta tell you, you know, I hate looking forward to having the taxes done. You know, it's one of those things where it just, I don't know, I just hate having it done. You know, and it's not because of the fact that, you know, oh, I might owe, and oh, you know, this or that, because, I mean, if you owe, you owe. But it really comes to the point where, you know, unfortunately, it seems like it happens every year for some reason, and I really don't understand why. There's just one of those unforeseen things that happens during the year where I need to borrow money from somebody. It's crazy. I don't understand why, but for whatever reason, it just happens. And it usually ends up being, well, you know, I'll pay you back because, you know I'm going to get, you know, I'll get some money back from my taxes, you know, and that's usually the way it works. You know, I am getting money back from the federal government, you know, which, you know, I really hate, to be honest with you, because it makes me feel like I've loaned them my money throughout the year, you know, and I'm not going to tell you how much I'm getting back because honestly that's, you know, private. It is my business. But from my point of view is, it's just to me, you know, you should really never look forward to a tax return. And I know that sounds crazy. The only time you should look forward to a tax return is if you, in fact, you know, overpaid, you know, in terms of taxes, you know, to the federal government when it comes to overpaying. You know, you should never, it should never be a means of, you know, getting that new thing you want or whatever, because in all honesty, all you're doing is you're effectively loaning the federal government money that you would have typically have had throughout the year, you know. So the amount of money I'm getting back, it's not a huge amount of money, but I mean it's enough, you know, to get a couple nice things, you know, and obviously to pay back the person that I owe money to. But the thing is it really kind of bothers me because it's like, you know, I could have used that money throughout the year. You know, I need windows in my house. You know, I mean, my house isn't, you know, brand new. So some of the windows are definitely old. Don't get me wrong, you know. I mean, this house was built in the 70s and the windows are old. I mean, my son's, one of his windows in his bedroom has a crack in it. We don't even know how it happened. He didn't do it. There's just this crack in it. And it looks just like a crack when it comes to, like, your windshield on your car. And that's what this crack looks like. Now, the window still works, but I also have water in the bottom part of one of the windows in the bathroom. Okay, they're double paned windows in the bathroom. This is the bathroom window. And I don't know where this water came from. I couldn't see it being water from the shower, so my guess is just, you know, condensation building up in between the panes because the seal is busted. But, you know, so it's like the money that was given to the government throughout the year I could have used to replace a number of these windows. You know, I need to replace the windows in our basement too, you know, along the side of our house because they're old, you know, and they allow air in, you know, so I mean it does get kind of cold in here in the wintertime. So, you know, I really never look forward to it, mostly because of the fact that, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it has nothing to do with luck, because honestly I don't really believe in luck, but it just seems like for some reason there's something that comes up throughout the year that I I just simply don't have the money for, and I gotta borrow it from somebody, and I have to back it up with, you know, hey, I'll pay you back with my tax return. Because we usually always get something back from the federal government. You know, it's usually almost a given for us. I don't think I've ever owed the federal government money. I do owe the state of Michigan some money, which kind of irks me a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, you know, I had my taxes done today. You know, it's great and all that we are getting money back. I'm going to be able to pay the person back that I owe money to, but at the same time, you know, it just bugs me because I would rather use that money for all the things that I need to get done in this house. But you know, it is what it is. So what else are we going to talk about? Well, you know, there's a lot of this talk about the number of microtransactions that are going on with the Call of Duty games, and to be honest with you, I don't see this ever being an end. I want to say it may happen with Infinity Ward, I don't know, but it seems like this is turning in to be the norm now. Some people are calling it pay to win, some people are calling it pay to play. I call it, you know, with Black Ops 3, I'm calling it pay to look cool. Alright, because it's all just cosmetic stuff at this point. Yeah, there's some weapons in there, but these aren't weapon variants like they were in Advanced Warfare or anything like that. And these weapons don't necessarily give you a higher advantage over anybody else or any other weapon within the game. At least that's my first impressions. Okay, there hasn't been too much coming out in terms of statistics with these weapons that are in the drops, but you know, I don't buy the drops. I literally just don't do it because, you know, they've already gotten enough of my money. I've already paid for the for the DLC. I have the season pass. I don't even like doing the season passes, but it's either that or pay for the DLC separately, and you end up paying more in the long run. So you might as well do the season pass. But you know, I don't buy the season pass for every game. Like, I didn't buy season passes for like Dying Light or for Destiny or anything like that. I didn't buy any of those season passes. I didn't even buy a season pass for like Battlefield 4, you know, or Hardline. I didn't buy season passes for those because, you know, I enjoy playing them, but you know, there's only so many season passes I can buy, for crying out loud. I mean, you know, when the game initially costs you $60, you know, and then it's another $40, $50 for the season pass. I mean, you know, you're paying over $100, you know, for a game. For me, and I've always been this way, and I know a lot of people are too. I really feel that, you know, DLC stuff should just be free from the get-go. You know, the maps, alright? You know, if you want to add, like, cool stuff in there that people can purchase, you know, that don't turn the game into, like, a pay-to-win type situation or anything like that, hey, that's fine and all, you know, if people want to do that, you know, but to me, you know, I really just think DLC, you know, new maps and things like that should ultimately just be free. I don't think I should have to pay, you know, for a season pass to be able to get these, or, you know, get them separately. And, you know, at this point, you know, there's really no way to get out of the DLC, you know, once you've already gotten it. You know, it's kind of a, I guess I don't really see a problem with that. I know some people do, because a lot of people prefer to just disable it or get rid of it if they don't like it. You know, I get it. But I don't know. I've never really felt I ever needed to disable DLC. I mean, I've kind of gone with it. You know, if I didn't like it, you know, if I didn't like a particular map, you know, I just don't like that particular map. You know, and you know, it's just kind of the way it is for me. I don't really care either way. But there are plenty of people out there who do care, and you know, I get it. You know, they would prefer to be able to just turn it off and things like that. So maybe they'll change it down the road, and you'll be able to just, you know, disable it if you want to. But you know, at the present time, you're pretty much, you know, stuck with it. You don't have any option to just get rid of it. I can honestly say I don't play the Awakening playlist in the bonus area, in the bonus playlist and in the game, because honestly, Skyjacked, you know, in that playlist it comes up so many times it drives me insane. It's a fun map to play, but honestly, you know, it's turning into the new Combine, at least in that playlist. You know, it doesn't come up very often when I just play the core mode, but it does on occasion, which I've been playing the core mode more often, you know, than the actual DLC list. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.